Good afternoon, welcome. I'm here with Professor Monica Santavarga from the Department of International Security and Defense Studies from our university. And today we will talk about an EU-funded Erasmus Plus project of our university. Most specifically, it's a high school pillar, which is called EUSecure Lite. Welcome, Professor. First of all, could you tell us a little bit about this pillar of this EU-secured project, EUSecure Lite?
First of all, thank you for the invitation and the question. EUSecure Lite forms part of the EUSecure project. And one of the principal aims of the EUSecure project is to make an eligible course for university students. 5 universities cooperate, and all the universities will teach this course. The big course, the university course, includes more than 15 topics, 15 modules. There are some obligatory ones, like EU in the world, megatrends, and international organizations, and some eligible topics, like social media and fake news, international migration, food security, energy security, and many other topics. For EUSecure Lite, we needed to pick certain topics, certain themes, because obviously time is much shorter. And actually, we planned a course that takes 6 times 45 minutes for students to accomplish. And we have chosen 2 topics for them. One is social media and fake news, and the other topic is public health and pandemic management. We thought that these 2 topics could be important for them, public health and pandemic management after COVID-19. Maybe it's a difficult topic, but it's an important topic for them. And the social media and fake news, obviously, in order to make them aware of the challenges that they might face. So EUSecure Lite is also a course, I would say, and it consists of 3 modules. One module takes 90 minutes. And the first 2 modules are basically modules that would include reading comprehension exercises based on the topic of public health and pandemic management and social media and fake news. And the last module of the course can involve a game or a competition where different groups can show what they have already learned.
Wonderful, thank you. It's especially interesting that this generation who is in high school now is very much involved in all social media activities, so I'm sure that for them this pillar is also was very interesting. So as far as I know, last week we had a competition hosted by our university as part of the project for high school students as a part of the pillar of EUSecure Lite. Could you tell a little bit about how the competition go?
Of course, it was a very nice experience. We had 4 groups. Students came from vocational schools and high schools. Vocational schools that specialize in law enforcement or military affairs. And altogether they formed 4 groups. Groups consisted of 5, 7 students. And it was a game and a competition at the same time that consisted of a written part and also an oral presentation. And the topics were, of course, the topics that they have studied before, that is public health and pandemic management and social media and fake news.
Oh, it sounds very interesting. I'm sure that the students, it was very challenging, but also a good experience for the students to read and then present in English about topics which are part of their lives, but also not necessarily part of their direct studies. And maybe a little bit about the future perspective or the impact of this pillar of EUSecure project. So what would you say, what is the impact of this certain pillar of the project, so EUSecure Lite, for this high school generation?
We hope to raise awareness not only of the students who directly participated in the event, who came to the university, but also their friends, their classmates, because we hope that they discuss these issues with them or maybe at home as well. And the further goal or the future goal of the project is that, of course, they will grow up. In a couple of years, they will be the generation who comes to the university, and then maybe they would continue with these topics in higher education institutions.
Yes, thank you so much. This is actually, I think, one of the most important part of EU and the Erasmus funded projects, that not only those who participate, but also their close friends or other stakeholder organizations, their awareness is raised on certain issues. And with EUSecure Lite, I'm sure that more high school students are aware of responsible media consumption or the dangers which fake news pose to us today. So thank you so much. And thank you for being here with us today.